Hello, and welcome to the next episode of Got 10 Minutes. And today I'm super excited to be joined by Kandace Walter. So thank you, Kandace, so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you, Harold, for inviting me.
Yes, and before we get started, we do have a guest star joining us as well. Would you like to?
We have a guest. She's taking a nap right now.
Aww, Miss Hardaway. So we're happy to have her as well.
Yes, this is Cairo. She's 5 weeks old.
Oh, so cute. So we have, the first question we always ask everybody, I got to do that. Do you got 10 minutes?
Yes, I do.
Probably just 10 minutes.
I hope so.
All right. Well, will you please tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and your background?
Okay, definitely, Harold. So I'm Kandace. I'm from Texas, but I went to undergrad at Florida A&M, chemistry degree, and then I came back to Texas. I went to UT for law school. And that was a great time in Austin. And then I came back to Dallas because that's where I'm from. I worked at the DA's office, the city attorney's office. I worked at a few law firms. And then I decided to be my own boss. And so now I've been my own boss since 2016, Walter Legal, PLLC. That's me.
Very nice. So Walter Legal, PLLC, everyone should just write that down and probably Google that right now. But focusing on intellectual property. So will you tell us a little bit about your firm and the problems that you solve and maybe your ideal customer?
Okay, definitely. So here at my law firm, we focus on intellectual property. And so if you don't know, that's basically things that are based on creations from your mind. So they can be patents, trademarks, copyrights. So if you have an invention, that's a patent. If you want to protect the brand, your logo, the name of your company, you might want to trademark that. And then for copyright, if you create some kind of work of art, you want to get a copyright. So if it's either a written thing that you've created, maybe you have sculpted something, painted something, poetry, sing a song, wrote a song, all different kinds of things being protected with copyrights. You want to protect these things before someone steals them, so you'll be in a position to be ready to litigate if you have to, and also to discourage them from stealing it in the first place. And then, so some of the clients, intellectual property, then other clients, we help them with their contracts. So we can help people set up agreements if they're going to be members in an LLC. They might have some technology or intellectual property they want to license to somebody. They may be selling some property. So I help people with their contracts and protecting their intellectual property.
Yeah, and in full disclosure, I mean, of course, I knew you before then, but you also helped us, trademark our name for our business purposes as well.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
And so trademark is really, really important. You want to protect the name before you invest all your money and time in the name, okay? So there's lots of people that have been using names for 5-10 years. They finally decide to trademark it and they find out somebody else already has a trademark. So definitely talk to an attorney before you invest all of your time and money into your branding.
Yeah, that's for sure something that we learned. We were like, but the good news is you got us through it. Right?
Yeah, you got us through it. You can find it. Oh my gosh, that's my dog.
Oh, that's awesome. And what's the doggy's name?
Hey, Roxy.
Oh, that's perfect. So typically like ideal customers for you, I'm located in Austin. You've lived in Austin. We have a lot of tech companies. So obviously new firms or anyone who kind of has an idea, I'm assuming. But do you have like a sweet spot in terms of the firms and companies that you like to work with?
No, I don't have a sweet spot, but most of my customers are individuals, entrepreneurs, small businesses. So I spend a lot of time because a lot of people don't even know that they have intellectual property. So some people I speak to, they just have an idea. They don't know what intellectual property they have. Then other people, they know that they have it and there's someone who's told them they need to protect it. So they reach out to me. So mostly my clients are, I would say, small to medium-sized companies.
Okay.
And some of them are more established. So some people have intellectual property that they haven't been protecting, and then other people are generating it and they're saying, I know that I need to protect this before I start marketing it out and release it to the world.
Mm-hmm. And so that could be anything, like you said, from products to ideas, et cetera.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Speeches. And I also have like a question, like, how does this work? This is just random, and I know this wasn't on the list, right? But if you have an idea and you work for like a company, does the company own your idea, or do you?
Most likely they do.
Huh?
So most of the time when people work for a company, they have some kind of employment agreement or something that they've signed that basically says whatever they create while they're working there, it belongs to the company. And so the law changed recently even if you don't have that agreement and then you don't cooperate, they can get a patent without you.
Gotcha.
They can, go around you if you don't cooperate.
Oh, that's so interesting. Oh, sorry. I was just.
For the most part, people that work for a company, they probably have already signed their rights away.
Their rights away. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. There's, let's see. Well, then where can our followers find you? So individuals who are looking for an intellectual property attorney or trademark, patent, all that good stuff and need some assistance, where can they find you?
So they can Google me. You can Google Walter Legal PLLC. I do have a Facebook page for my business, and I have Twitter, LinkedIn, and something else. Twitter, LinkedIn. What is the other one? I don't know.
Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. I don't know. Those all sound good.
Oh, Instagram.
Instagram. There we go.
I just got IG about a year ago.
Yeah. So you're on all the platforms, so they can find you everywhere.
On all the platforms. Yes. And I do offer people, so right now you're listening to me and Harold, you feel confused, you don't know what you have, you can call me. I give you a free 15, 30-minute consultation, phone consultation, so we can figure out what exactly do you have and what are you trying to protect. So you can do that for free. That won't be a charge.
That is awesome. Well, thank you for doing that. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions, for sure, reach out to Kandace. And like I said, we at Cardigan use her as well for our intellectual property needs. And she's awesome. She's a badass and responsive and stuck with it and got us through. Calling her way late, probably much later than we should have. So thank you for that, Kandace. So everyone, check out Walter Legal and contact Kandace. So I'm so happy to have you on the show today, and Cairo, and your puppy as well. So that was super fun. So thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, thank you so much, Harold.
Yeah, awesome.